I wanted to go over the trades in the YM current contract 3-minute chart, Scalper's Gold. These are today's trades. The volatility is extremely high, and the normal, our average stop, let's say in the YM 3-minute, say 16 points. Well, in this market, you can probably double that, and well, I'll say close to double that for the average stop. I'll give you some examples. Here's the first short trade that we got today. There was a long here at 99.83, but again, we look at our trend as our filter, and the trend was red, which means we're only looking for short trades, so we pass on that. Get a short trade there at 99.89. Okay, I want to get you about 34 points. Now, some people, normally we have our emergency stop is about 30, in that 30-point range. Say 31 points in a normal market. This market is not normal. So either you have to cut your size in half so you can use wider stops, twice the size stop, but the dollar amount is no different than when you're trading your full size. Or, if you can, you just stick to the Scalper's Gold stops. So here we got short at that 99.89. As long as our trend stays red, we can stay short. We got one blue dot here, but we're looking for 2 consecutive blue dots in order for us to have to worry about setting a stop. So in this case, it never need for a stop other than emergency stop was not required. It rolled over, paid 100 points there. We exited with plus 100 there. You had another long signal here. Again, trend was red, so we're only looking for shorts. We had another short signal here that we could take at 99, I think it's 99.16. That went in our favor initially, then came back up, and we got a stop at 99.52. Price got as high as 99.50. Didn't hit the stop, rolled over again, another 100 points. Okay, here we had a long signal at 98.49. The trend had changed to neutral and then to blue briefly, so we could take the long there. And there you would have stopped out with 30 points. But that was also a reversal, since the trend had changed to yellow and then to red. So a reversal to the short side there at 97.91. That came down, came back up. We got scalper line was red, got 2 blue dots. We know we have to set a stop. The program didn't do it for us automatically there because it wasn't going to be a long signal. It just was going to be a stop on a short. That rolled over again, didn't hit the stop, rolled over again, paid another 100 points down in here. So I think we had 3 100-point moves and 1 30-point loss. And we didn't get any trades in here. Nothing here, nothing here. Didn't hit those. Our trend is short or red, so we're looking for shorts. And then we got one last one here, about 20 minutes before the close, at short at 95.74, and that came all the way down. We were looking for a 100-point move there from 95.74 to 94.74. And we got to 94.74 right here. So we're able to exit with 100 points there. So you had the opportunity to pick up 400 points in the YM 130-point loser. But the key was being able to stick with the Scalper's Gold stops back here. For instance, this short trade, being able to stick and use the scalper's gold stop, which was based on price, time, and volatility. So the system automatically adjusts for market conditions as the markets change. The stops change. Like I said, normally in the 3-minute, the average stop is about 16 points. When the volatility increases like this, the stops tend to be larger than the 16 points that we're used to. But the scalper's gold adjusts for that. So you either have to cut back your size so you can take the wider stops, or stay out and don't trade. Or if you're going to trade, stick with the scalper's gold stops, and that was really the key to success today. So I hope that's helpful. Hopefully it gives you a little education on how to use the scalper's gold system and how it can benefit you. But you can see it kept the losses to a minimum, considering the volatility in this market. At the same time, it allowed you to capture the big moves. Now, one other thing I wanted to point out, if somebody did happen to stick to their, having a 30-point emergency stop in this market, we still would have made out pretty well. If we go back, let's see, here was your first short here. Let's say you stopped out of that one at minus 30. This short, let's say you stopped out at minus 30. This one never really went against you, so you would capture 100 points there. So you're minus 60, then plus 100, and then one last trade here would have caught for another 100 points. This one never went against you either. So 200 on the positive side, and 60 on the negative side, left you with 140 points net on the day, even if you took the 30-point stops and you didn't use the scalper's gold stops. So either way, you just had to stick with it, and you came out pretty good. Well, I hope that's helpful, and I hope you have a good evening.